that if you go to like your friends list and shit and just put something that like, you know, will never be there and go to the leaderboards and do that same thing, then it reduces lag. Now, see, I highly doubt it, but I'm willing to give it a try. Because we'll try anything at this point. Anything. So, there we go. I also was missing a piece of gear, too, so I'm glad I rechecked my shit as well, because I was running around with 3 medium and 4 heavy, which isn't the best. But that's going to be the new build. That's the next build. The 4 heavy, 3 medium build. Fear it. Just give me a second. I got to reset the stream so I could see what's going on. There we go. Hello, young man. Just give your opinion on my Stamplar build. Yeah, let's hear it. I've been hearing a lot of gross Stamplar builds lately. I'll just add another one to the pile. If you're running Ravager before you even type it, it's trash. I spent a lot of time on this build. I think this is the best heavy setup I could get. Like, I could say what one of the sets is because it's obvious that, like, what one I'm running. Like, you can tell, like, very, like, easily. So, like, I put Fury back on, like, because, like, I tested it down in the sewers and I hated it, because the proc chance was, like, shit. But, I was thinking, like, heavy is just better than medium, like, hands down. Like, heavy is always going to be better than medium, unless they, like, fix the way heavy sets work and fix the way medium sets work. I'm good, young man. How are you? But, it's not really the passes anymore. I mean, the passes are great, but, like, it's more the sets themselves. And it's, like, still, it's, like, what was I saying? But, yeah, so, like, I mean, like, you could look at 7th Legion, like, it's, like, a 10% proc chance, you know, it's, like, you know, like, I went to a level 5, resource and just sat there getting hit, and it procced, like, twice in, like, a minute, which is, like, awful. Like, because if I was, like, fighting players, like, they would either be dead by then or I would be dead. Like, by the time that it got procced more than 2 times. Like, it would be over. The fight would have already been concluded. So that was, like, off the table of, like, you know, sets that I would be willing to run. Like, that, yeah, lag is still very much, like, here. So, I was, like, looking at some other sets. Like, heavy hunting's, like, could be viable. But, like, if I was just gonna run a straight status effect set, I might as well just run medium instead. Like, taking this fucking resource without using my ultimates aids. Let me, like, finish doing this, dude. Like, this is a high level one. I don't want to get, like, fucked on a resource and get exposed and shit. These guys are taking, like, no damage from, like, my jabs and shit. Like, this is definitely high as fuck. They keep healing up to full health, too. Which is, like, cancerous. Like, could we please, like, nerf these guards? Like, please? That'd be great. Like, if we could just nerf them into the floor, like, that'd be fantastic. Like, look at this, dude. Like, this guy's only taking, like, 4,000 damage from my jabs. Like, that's awful. Fuck him. Yeah, I was saying, like, so then I was thinking, like, Veiled Heritance or something. And again, that's like a 10% proc chance. You know, I've tried it before, it's alright. But it's still, like, you gotta be pretty offensive for it to proc. It's the same issues I have with Ravager. It procs more, but it's still the same problem. Like, if I'm kiting around, you know, it ain't really procking at all, which is like kind of garbage. So I don't want to use that. Uh, and then like, you know, like Alchemist is like ass, like just in general, like it's terrible. Um, what else? I mean, I tried everything, dude, but like, I tried like the main, you know, heavy sets that everybody uses, like, you know, the like the best 5 of them. Like, these are like the heavy sets everybody runs. I mean, I've tried weird shit too, and it like isn't really as effective as like I'd like it to be. At least for your main set. Your main set, like, it's gonna be pretty generic all the time. So then I was like thinking about a build and like how like Fury works and everything. Like, the problem I had with Fury is that like it doesn't like proc enough, and it doesn't stay proc enough. So I was thinking if I could get my damage to where it was before with like my other builds, if I can get my damage to that base level and then just kind of use Fury as like bonus damage, kind of like, so it's like you know, like if it procs, it's cool, like extra damage, but if it doesn't proc, it doesn't really matter because I do the same amount of damage. Like, my jabs on tooltip with just a rally up in heavy is like, I think they're at like 1550. So if I have a flag buff, they're at like 1620, 1630, and after a light attack proc, they're at like 1740 or something like that. Like they're pretty good. Like, and then if like I get the 10% crit damage from Trap Beast, they hit for, you know, like on tooltip they'd be around like 1800. Like, so 1800 jab tooltip pretty much, and then you factor in like penetration and everything. Like I'm hitting pretty hard. Like I can melt down heavy armor users pretty easily with this build, you know, and I have all my dots and shit. So like I'm still hitting pretty hard. Like, for being a heavy build and being as tanky as I am, I hit as hard as my medium build used to, and I'm in heavy, and that's with no procs. So if my Fury procs up to full, my jab tooltip is about 2k if I have like everything up. Like, my vigor tooltip, not near a keep, is like 22k, and near a keep I'm at like 26. Like, that near the keep bonus is like AIDS. Like, it's like literally AIDS. Do I need to cap keeps? No, I don't even have that thing. Oh, fuck it. Fuck this place then. Fuck, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so like basically I'm running Fury right now, but it's like just extra damage pretty much. Like it normally procs up to around like 15 like procs pretty quick. So like, you know, that's what, like half the damage that it normally gives. You know, about, so it's like an extra like 400 weapon damage or so. Like, so I mean, I don't know, dude. It's pretty good. Like, what's the other set than Fury? Fuck you. Fuck off. My build. But yeah. I mean, the only reason I told you guys it was Fury is because it's like it's obvious. You can see it on like the tooltip. But like, the rest of the build though, I don't know. Like, you really have to think outside of the box to get about as good tooltips as you do in medium to get them in heavy. With one of your sets literally 5-piece doing nothing. I was even thinking about like running like 3-piece agility again with like black rose dual wield on the back bar, you know, for extra tankiness, which would be pretty hilarious. And then like I don't know what I'd run on like the front bar. Like I'd run like a master weapon or another like 2-piece that gives damage or something. It's like if like I ran like agility and then like say like a sword of Shacklebreaker or something. Like that would be more weapon damage than Hundings gives you. I have about more max stam than Hundings gives you. I have about the same max stam bonus that you get with Shacklebreaker. And then I'd still have the Black Rose weapons, which are like sturdy as hell. So it's like that build could work, but it's like, I don't know. I don't know. Running 5 Ravager, Cyril War. Yeah, see, that's a garbage build, young man. Because Ravager shit. Oh, and you're a Wood Elf, gross. Secret sauce, damage sauce. Hell yeah. Yeah, like Fury, like if you're kiting as a plar and you're using Purify, like that's like the good thing about Fury is it's like you know, like say like when I was on my ward and I was running Fury, like if I'm like kiting around something, you know, like they're all over there, and I still got dots ticking on me, so my Fury's staying proc, but it's a plar, you know, I Purify, and then like all the dots are gone, so then it's like my Fury goes down like all the time, like. Friggins BB shooting on a wolf rips. Ew. Yeah, but like when you're human form, it's garbage though. You still lagging, kinda. Like I'm in short too. It's just kind of stupid. Like it's like I think every faction has like one bar, and I'm like lagging. That guy's 35k health. I think I use forward momentum there, so I should like not. Oh, snipe cancer. Yeah, I was getting sniped. Let's see what killed me. Yeah, focus aim. Venomous. I shouldn't have popped it until I had a vitality pot ready to be used. Yeah, like, that's like the only thing I don't like about being a werewolf is like when you get hit with snipe, it's AIDS. I made a stand for PvE so I can get the perfected Maelstrom axes. Yeah, like, they're really fucking strong, dude. Like, they're really fucking strong. Like that third, like when you're kiting, especially if you're using forward momentum, dude, like you're literally like a goon. Like, you take like no damage when you get hit. That's why I was thinking like that agility setup could work, because it's like most other like sets, like, you know, you can't really run them like in heavy and still like be viable, you know. I don't know. I don't know. I was considering it, but I was like, I don't know. It just it's trying to get that front bar set to go with the Black Rose weapons, and heavy, that's AIDS. There's like no set, like no heavy proc set really can proc up when you're using heavy like effectively. But yeah, I got like two builds in mind. I got this setup, which is like, I think is pretty sturdy, and then I have another one that, I mean, I don't have like done yet, but like it might be pretty good to just test the two, see which one's better. Listen to more Hatebreed, young man. I was just listening to them earlier today. I was listening to Down the Barrel today. Like, that shit was fucking great. There's a big difference between perfected and normal. Yeah, with perfected you get a stam recovery buff, and with normal you don't. So it's a pretty big thing. Using bear food now. I'm using what's it called? Artaeum. It's like just better than the bear food. You don't get the magic, but it's whatever. I was thinking about using that, dude, but like the stam, like losing out on like the increase on stam is AIDS, like. And it's also like super expensive to make as well. So I don't know. Yeah, this is like the worst place to fight anybody at, dude. There's like nothing around here to kite besides like that tree, and that tree's ass. You can still get shot by Siege. Ever listen to Parkway Drive? I think I listened to their one song. I forget the name of it is, but they like say like they're fighting fires with gasoline or something. I don't know. I can't remember the name of it is off like the top of my head, but I've heard that one pretty often. By pretty often, I mean like a handful of times. Yeah, it is so fucking laggy. I'm getting sniped now. I'm getting focused, aimed, and sniped. Great. That was so fucking gay. I got feared at like the worst time. So like my Fury's staying up pretty good right now, but I'm like literally getting like sexually assaulted. Like. Yeah, like literally getting sniped left and right. I can make you a stack if you want to try. Wait, what? I don't hear what you said. You're gonna make me a stack of bear haunch food. Any perfect row that's gonna be? What is that? It's like a, what, like 50 perfect row or something? That's AIDS. I mean, I'll take it. I'll be right back. I'm around downstairs real quick. Like 2 minutes. I'm Etherneted. I got like 300 meg download speed. Like, that's why it's like when I lag, it's retarded. Like, I should never lag in any game ever. Like, I'll be right back though. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I'm pretty sure I have the serpent on. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I was just AIDS. Like, I was getting cost poison done. With all having the roll dodge and shit. Oh, yeah. I'm, like, riddled with heavy armor. The search trick to reduce lag needs to be done on guild friends list. Yeah, I did that. Yeah. Like, I have that on right now. Like, leaderboards. Like, yeah, I already did all that shit. I don't know if it helps or not. Like, I'm unsure. Like, normally I don't lag in here, but, like, I'm lagging, like, right now. Like, my internet's fine. Like, I just, like, reset it, like, and tested it. Like, I was at, like, I think I was, like, 328 or something. I was above 320. Below 350. I don't really remember what it was. So, like, my internet's fine. Every 1k stam is 100 weapon damage. Yeah, but it doesn't scale as good as weapon damage does. because, you know, like with weapon damage you get the 20% buff, so it's like weapon damage is still better. Like if you had 100 weapon damage or 1,000 stam, the weapon damage is going to give you actually more damage. So it's having higher weapon damage pools for stamina is better. For magic, it's better to have higher magic pools because, well, it used to be because shields, but it seems like their heals scale better off magic anyway. Like I could run, like if I was running like 6k weapon damage with like 32k max stam, I'd have more healing than if I ran like 40k weapon or 40k stam with like, you know, 3.5k weapon damage. Like it's just better. Like it's also easier to stack too. It's warrior. Hello, young Gagelet. I don't know where to sit. I can just wait here in the middle of this field and just fight them as they come. Oh look, it's Glitch of the Ganker. Weak. These fucking ads were chasing me for like 100 years. I run 25k stam and 9k weapon damage. Golden out light, medium, armor, staff. Now I have a lot of gold medium, but I've never golded out light though. And I have golded out a staff because I used to run 2H and Resto. So the legends are somewhat true. I believe in your internet. I don't believe in this game. Exactly. And the high stam is only viable on a stam Zerg due to bound armor. Yeah, exactly. Hello. Ouch. You son of a bitch. Yeah, I don't know. I might set up that other build tonight, the one that I can use Black Rose weapons on, because like those Black Rose weapons are like literally busted. Like for doing what's it called? I lost my train of thought. For using like forward momentum and kiting. Since like we don't get a burst heal as a plar, it's like you kind of need that reduced damage like for when you're kiting around, so you don't get like nuked by like snipes and shit. I'll probably run higher max stam as well because I don't feel like trait changing all the jewelry and shit. So yeah, I don't know. It should be okay. I'll be at like 41k or something, most likely. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it too much. Some hand of bleach from his eyes and heat circling soul. Yes. Yes. Where the fuck's everybody at? Oh, they're all down here. I don't think I'll make it there in time, but we can give it a try, damn it. Yeah, I don't know, man. They need to bring out more PvP events for this game to like keep PvP like alive. Cause like right now, I mean, what time is it? It's like 8 p.m. You know, it's a Wednesday night. Like there should be people on, like a good amount of people on, like. But the only time like you run into people is in like Vivek, and that's like in like the Zerg, like I used to be able to come in the shore, dude, when it was like, you know, halfway full and just run into groups and groups and groups like the X. Like it's like now it's like all I run into is like snipe spammers or like full Zergs, like, and like I don't know, man. Like unless you're like a stam warden, you can't really counter like snipe spam. Like I could roll dodge a couple of them. I could cleanse for a little bit, dude, but after like a minute or two of fighting like a full like snipe spamming group, dude, like it's over for me. Like I'm out of juice, like, and I die. The roll dodge like every like couple seconds because like the impending snipe lag dome coming towards my dome piece is like gonna end me. It's AIDS. They're doing a mayhem this month? When? Your camera roll like that? What? Like, you mean like the length? Like in and out? You just, I have my button assignment mixed up, so... Actually, I don't know what buttons will be for you, but it's the one that, I think it's the one you go in the first person with, and you hold back on your right stick, and it, like, zooms you in and out. Like, you do that at the same time, and you zoom out. It's the first month of the year. Oh, shit. Well, I'll be out here Xing hoes all day, then. Like... This might be the last PvP event that Dovetheangry's around for. Like, so I'm gonna have to, like, enjoy it while it lasts. Yeah, but see, there's lag regardless of what you're doing in this game. Like, you're always lagging. Like... So I'd rather have a PvP event where there's, like, nubs that can be X'd versus, like, snipe spamming Zerg groups that, like, can't be X'd. Like, look, I'm lagging taking this thing. Like, my fucking jabs are on, like, a delay. And I got all this AIDS to deal with. Like, I tried casting that. And now I'm, like, stuck switching my bars all around. You son of a bitch. Dude, like, look at that fucking heal, dude. I hate these guards. Like, why do they get a full fucking burst heal? Like, I wish I had a heal that literally healed for, like, 70k. Like, if these ads weren't on the flag, dude, like, I'd have no problem taking these shits ever. I could take, like, a level 5, like, naked. It's like when you get these cucks down to nothing, and then they full heal instantly. Yeah, like, look at that shit. Like, look at that. That's annoying as hell. That's the most annoying shit ever. Like, and you got this son of a bitch up here shooting crystal frags at you that still CC you for some reason. Like, he didn't get the memo that that shit got nerfed. Like, bubble spamming me when he's a Sork. I don't know whose idea it was to buff these flags. Like, who was like, you know, we need more, we need to buff the flags, like, 3 updates in a row. That seems like people will love that. That shit irritating. You leaving ESO? Probably. Eventually. You couldn't handle all my mat 6. I have too many mats for you to even carry. Think I know what you're running? Probably. Like, one of my sets is mad obvious. The other one's, like, pretty obvious, too. Well, not really, I guess. I mean, you have to, like, have it mixed right, but still, like, it's not complicated. Like, I don't even know if I like this setup, dude, but, like, I don't know, man. Like, it's so hard to judge if a setup's good because you only can get, like, one decent fight, like, where you're not lagging or getting snipe spammed, like, a day. So it's like, I gotta wait for that one fight to where it's like, yes, this is a good test for the build. But I don't know. I might end up switching up to that setup where I can use the Black Rose weapon. Like, because, like, that 30% reduction helps so much. Like, you pop this, you do fucking, forward momentum, quick cloak, fucking bigger. I pressed quick cloak there, but it didn't go off because, the lag. But I pressed it. I don't know. I'm level 25. How do I level more? Kill shit. Or multi-class. That's interesting. Yeah, I wish I could, like, fucking in-cap somebody, cloak, and fucking streak away and turn around and fucking jab them down. Like, that shit would be badass. Like, if the guards could be multi-class, why can't I? I'll just take all the good shit from every class. I'll take Fear, fucking Cloak, Dark Deal, Streak. Keep my jabs because I love my trusty jabs. I'll use Assassin's Will instead of Power of the Light because that shit's way better. And then what else? What else do I want? I'll take DK's passive to where, like, I can get, like, my resources back whenever I ult, because, like, that shit doesn't make any sense. And then I'll be the best player in A. I'll be unstoppable. Nobody else could be multi-class, just me. There'll be no countering me. I'll have all the shit so that I'm an uncounterable class. The class will just be called God. Unstoppable. Unrelenting. I'll get Emperor. And just, like, permafrost people down. Yeah, I'll get Minor Heroism. I'll use, like, fucking Shimmering Shield. Like, I won't have enough bar space. Like, that'll be my problem. Like, I will run out of bar space, like, for all these, like, fantastic moves. I'll just run around. I'll just heavy attack people to death. I'll just run a bunch of defensive shit. I'll just heavy attack people down. I can get away with it because, like, I would never be able to die. I'll just cloak away. Things get rough. Spore. Cast Shimmering Shield. Fucking fear them off me. Dark Deal back up to full stam. Like a god. Imagine a multi-class app with 1,000,000 CP. That seems like that's great. AIDS down by Werewolf. See, like, I don't know, like, what's a god tier wolf build? Like, only wolf build, or just like I don't believe in just being a wolf build. Like, if you can't fight in human form, you're useless. Like, because then I could just wait for your werewolf to run out and then just break your spine. Like, well, it's like, I don't know. Like, for just wolf build, dude, I'd run like Durok's Bane and fucking like Fury, and then just like wait with like Earthcore on or something. Be a goon. Like, there's people over here. Where'd they go? I don't see them anywhere. Oh, those fucking ads. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Like, Shore's just always so empty. Like, it's so empty. I'll go over and fight yellows and blues, I guess. Or is that little bridge thing around here? Oh, there's like a normal bridge. I'll just use that one instead. Yeah, I don't know, man. 30k? Alicia? What? What's 30? I'm confused. Oh, standard DK with over 30k. Yeah, you can get leap up to like a hilarious tooltip. Need help to level up quicker. Kill more shut. Wings. Breath of Life, Fear, Jazz, Relentless, Shulk, Permafrost. Hell yeah. Not anymore. The event's done. People won't charge 5k for a Skyreach run. It'll be more like 2. Actually, the more I think about it, this other setup, I might only have like 35k stam, but I'll have a bunch of weapon damage, so I should be okay. My crit will be a little bit better, actually. No. Oh, it won't. Actually, it'll be worse. I wish they had like a 2H that was like a dagger buff, like it could be like a scimitar or something, a big ass scimitar. Give you like crit. I'd run that. I'd run the shit out that. So I could get like at least like 40% crit in heavy armor and actually like be able to crit people. How long does it take you to reach max level? Fucking Attacker did it in what, like 4 days or something? Like, you take it like 4 days. If you do it right. It should take like a week. I got up to level 50 on my EU guy. I got up to like CP at like 160, and I was like wasn't even trying, and I did that in like, what was it, like 3 days or something, maybe 4 days. After that, it's just a big CP grind, like, but I don't have the patience for that. I get bored easy. That's why I always switch my builds like every like 2 seconds. Is that helping my uppercut? No, it never does. What's better on stab than spin the win or 2H? I don't know. Like, I used both. I feel like for like solo, like if you're just like completely solo, like I go with like 2H with dual wield on the back bar. But like, if you're like with a like at least one other person, probably spin the win with the 2H on the back bar for forward momentum. If you're on like Fury and Heem Jaws with like a spin the win build and like permafrost, dude, you could like kill like a Zergling with like one fucking spin. It'd be fucking hilarious. I'm testing that build we were talking about. I don't remember the build that we were talking about because that was like a year ago. But yes, good job, young man. Let me know about it. Wait. There we go. What's going on? Two-handed for single target. Right, we can't compare. It's different usage. Yeah. Like, that's what I mean. Like, if you're with, like, a group, like, you don't really need heavy single target. But, like, group plays for fags anyway. So, like, I'd run a 2H like a man. Tune Wheel of Misfortune, yes. .dks needs buffs with all the plars. No, .dk does not need buffed. It's fine. You're a heavy armor Argonian. Just shitting on everybody. Like, you're okay. Like, you don't need no buff. Look at this poor low level about to get like crushed. Dude, look at this lag. Look at this. Die, peasant. Knife blade filth. Yes. I'll use his misfortune. Dude, that's fucking gay, dude. Why can they do that? Why is this game so laggy, dude? Like, fix the lag, please. Come on, Zerglings, come in here. I definitely won't go werewolf and rape you all. The fuck CC'd me? Oh my god, a full pet bell. Oh my god, a full pet bell. The fuck, dude? Where did all these people come from? And a man that gets to hide behind 10,000 pets. And then like a whole Zerg runs through the fucking door. Ooh, cheese is for the unskilled. What? Sure, Venom, Viper, and Trevoken. Yeah, that sounds like I'd hit you with like a heavy attack and like your back would get like split in half. Like, dude, like I don't want anything to get any buffs in this game anymore. I just want things to get nerfed. Like, anytime these fucking developers buff anything, it becomes like the strongest thing in the game. Like, quit buffing stuff. Just nerf it all into the ground. Like, just nerf everything. No more buffs for anybody, anything. No more buffs. Just nerfs. Eventually, when everything gets nerfed into the floor, the game will be balanced because everything will be shit. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they should just do what they did with like my Power of the Light and just make every like proc ability like that just not be able to crit. Like, wow, did that really just happen to me? Oh, there's the snipes. Oh, just getting sniped down. Like, yeah, just make that shit not be able to crit. Like, Assassin's Will can't crit, Sub can't crit. Like, you know, Haunt and Curse can't crit. Like, there we go. Everything will be balanced. Like, that was their way of balancing Power of the Light. They're like, oh, hitting too hard, just no, can't crit anymore. There we go. Rather than, you know, fucking with the scaling of like stamina a little bit, or just making it not be able to scale off weapon damage like they did. It was scaling off weapon and stam, so it like hit like retardedly hard whenever it crit. So they're like, let's make it uncritable, and let's also make it not scale off weapon damage anymore, so it hits for like 6k. And that was them balancing it. But like, let's leave Assassin's Will hitting people for 17k, subs hitting people for like 12k. You know, that seems like that's like, you know, fair. Everything about that seems like pretty balanced. You tried killing me, you son of a bitch. It's over for you. Oh, wow, rest all. Carried. Weakling. Yeah, I don't know. Where's that fag that teabagged me? I know he's around here somewhere. I just swear. Perhaps down here. Nope. Maybe over here. Getting zerged. Oh, there he is. L, 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 L. Yeah, exactly. Now his boyfriends came to save him. Remember that time that you bagged me, you cucklord? This is it. This is the end for you. Wait till I get my werewolf, and I'll crush your soul. He used a crown pot. Ugh. Nobody enjoys the ESO. Yeah, nobody does. Everybody hates it, but there's nothing else to play. I like how this guy's been sniping me, and he joins in to teabag the guy. It's like you've been trying to save his fat ass. Mr. Nightblade, I don't think you want to fight me. I warned you. Who let this guy get up again? See? He's learned a valuable lesson today. Don't fucking teabag somebody. Or you get viciously annihilated, and then brutally skull-fucked. Dip, dip, potato chip. Okay, young man. You've been alive far too long. They really healing ulted this boy. I don't even know what the fuck killed him. Like, I don't know how he was getting healed so much either. Yeah, and Sigil Orderline and Stapler is amazing. That's what I was running until I started running Werewolf, but... Damn, those heals. Yeah, he was getting healed for a shit ton. Like, I don't know how he, staying alive. Should be add back. Scholar Crush. Isn't limited to literally one campaign. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's the problem. Is like they need to put a cap on the PvP servers, like half of the amount of people that could be in one, like as is now. Like, so just cut the amount of people that could be in a campaign in half, so that like it's not brutally AIDS with lag, and then just add more campaigns so that more people will, you know, play in different campaigns. Like, that's how you fix it. So it's like when you go into Vivek, there won't be like 400 people in there lagging you to fuck. Like, it'll be like 200 people. And then there'll just be more campaigns. So you can just go into any one at any time. Like, you know, you might have to sit in queues more, but like, shit, I'd rather sit in a queue for like 10 minutes to get into a campaign that is full, but I don't lag in, versus sit in a queue for an hour to get in a campaign that I can't even play in, and then have to go into Shore and then fight nobody. But this is what Shore is. It's like a couple known players that you know, so you don't kill each other, because like that's a dick move, and then that's it. Like that's all you fight. That and like the main Zerg that, like, you know, you can't solo the main Zerg. So it's stupid. Like, it's really dumb. Like, yeah, I don't know. The fuck is that logic? Who cares about the low levels? Make them quit. They're irrelevant. Like, this game is far too old to be appealing to new players. Like, if somebody's willing to join an MMO literally 5 years late, like, fuck them. Like they should expect to get shit on. Like, if I went and I just started playing like WoW again, like, I would expect to be like a worthless ball of shit for like months. Like, when you join an MMO years late, you're gonna be shit. Like, that's just a fact that you gotta deal with. Like, so them appealing to people that are shit is ruining the game for, you know, the people that, you know, play it. Like, yeah, like, a new player might be like, oh, this game isn't too bad. Like, it's easy. And then they quit because, like, you know, they just started playing. Like, they're not devoted to it. Like, versus the people who have been playing it for years, you know, like, your actual, like, you know, player base. Like, you know, you should make the game, like, you know, for, like, more built around, like, you know, end game, rather than, like, oh, you started, here's some free shit. Yeah. And then, like, we don't get shit. Like, end game players don't get anything. Like, we're just out here struggling endlessly. Like, it's harder, like, this game's easier to play as a low level than it is, like, somebody that's max CP and everything. Like, that's so dumb. Like, what class and race do you play in WoW? I literally haven't played WoW since the first year it was out. I think I was like the necromancer dude. Like, the fucking spooky, scary skeletons. I didn't even play it for that long anyway either. Like, I was more indulged in, like, Vanguard and shit at the time. Like, I was playing that instead. Which was, like, a different MMO. Yeah, like, say, like, if you went to go play WoW, like, they don't build the game around, like, new scrubs. Like, they add, like, end game content for, like, you know, the actual players in the game. Like, they fix, like, shit that, like, is problems for, you know, the actual players in the game. Like, they don't, like, oh, like, let's, like, add a new mount, like, that you get when you first start playing the game. Like, oh, that's a great idea. Like, the new players will love it. Not, hey, guys, let's, you know, fix some, like, game-breaking bugs. Like, oh, no, that's too much. Like, fucking stupid, dude. Played until they brought out the dumbass panda. Yeah, I remember seeing, like, advertisers for that. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Like, there's big-ass talking, like, wow, I don't know. Like, it had, like, a dark feel all up until then. Like, fucking, like, you demon lords and all this crazy shit. And, like, bam, talking pandas that know karate. Like, the fuck's going on? Like, it's a level 4 and WoW, and it seemed cool. Yes. See ya, young man. I just run and tag someone and then run away. Gross. Maybe I should nerf AP for having more than 12 people. Oh, to the fact. You get more AP easy. But then you just have a bunch of, like, 4-man groups running around all balled together. They need to make it, like, based on, like, player vicinity. Like, so, like, if you have, like, 8 people near you, you get less AP. So that will also make players more want to go to, like, other areas. Like, you know, instead of the reds and yellows fighting, like, right there, like, all the time. Like, you know, like, a group of reds might go up over here and start hitting here, and, you know, a group of blues might be, oh, there's reds over here, and they'll do their thing. It'll make the map more used. Like as right now, like, you know where all the PvP is gonna be. It's gonna be right here, or right here. There's your PvP. Like, in these 3 spots, that's where it's gonna be. But I had to run downstairs real quick. I'll be right back. That shit's AIDS.